What you been told? Yes, sir. We live already. New season. Moving up in the ranks. You feel me? You feel me? We live on Twitch, man. We live on X, man. Shout out to my X, man. Hey. What's up, man?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium.
Alrighty, let's beat this man real quick, man. Who we got? We playing Coop. RQQ, alright.
Justin Tucker set to boom
Is
this
that what
away. And off we go from
Let's go, Seahawks. Got me fucked up, boy. You got me fucked up. I just hit the wrong button. Don't worry about it. You got the scope.
It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff.
Nah, nigga, that's your Clayco ass. I hear it in your voice. You ain't from the city for real, nigga.
Now it's just words because they've talked about it all week.
That boy from Clayco.
Planning for this one. Remember, going into hostile
What is he saying?
We have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's
I'm about
first
to run
play.
ball with Derrick Henry, man. Come on.
Well, you know,
Come on, let's set him up.
Defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it.
I already know, but it's all good, ain't you?
For every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson, you have to think.
Oh man, he doing shit like that. He suck. This nigga suck doing.
Supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way, and then try and match his athleticism.
Here's Jackson. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Smith. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Gino now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Smith now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now Smith. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I'm not seeing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps in early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the trap.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, Smith.
Has it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
And Walker has it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
Steps away to his left.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Seahawks are going to have it here at their own 15.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the 1st quarter with the score Ravens 7.
2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
Now it's Jackson.
That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Henry up the middle. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Throwing is Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Jackson now. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
That is caught.
And in for the Ravens touchdown.
Zay Flowers.
26 yards.
And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Here comes a reverse. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's Smith. Forced out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. Flushed out right. He hits his target, Lockett. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he couldn't.
Man, I was out of bounds, bro. That's crazy. Bro, that's fucking crazy. The clock still was running.
3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing again is Smith. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Noah Fant in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Jason Myers now for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the defense, they get him out.
Hey, you caught me slipping. Hold up, give me. Hey, hold up. Hey, give me 1 second. I'm going to put my daughter in the bed. Hold up.
Successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
And they're going to mark that where
I'm back. Oh, shit.
So really good starting
position. It's all good.
Yard line.
Got back right on time. Come on, man. Yeah, dog. Oh, shit, bruh.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And that's caught inside the 30.
He was not in bounds, bruh.
He's inside the 30. Charles, you talk so much about quick.
Oh, they gave it to him, too. That's crazy.
Get the turnover and boom, hit him with a big one.
The defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of a game,
That nigga was not in bounds. He was not in bounds.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
On the return, Deontay Hardy. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now it's Jackson.
I am on this shit, bruh.
And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to...
Know what I'm saying? Niggas still get away with it.
Difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw. Complete to Likely.
Nah, I fucked around, hit the wrong. I ain't gonna care about hit the wrong shit. At first, I tried to adjust out of it, but it's cool. I tried to adjust out of that shit. Too late.
Isaiah Likely, an even 90 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally.
Nah, your ass from the suburb. You live in Latonia or Clayco. I can tell you talk too proper. Man, hell nah. You ain't educated. You think you talking to somebody not educated, bro? Nah, no, you don't.
Oh, some strong running. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Yeah, that's your ass. You out there in Mapleton. All the all you niggas who get a little degree, y'all moved out to the car. Y'all little crackers.
Smith.
I knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew he was gonna underthrow it.
Third time thus far. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. I think it's safe to say this is a game.
Nah, you good, bro. I ain't even tripping, bro. This nigga Gino underthrowing the ball.
Interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Exactly. That's what been supposed to happen. That shit supposed to been happen like that, bro. This nigga been getting hit every catch he been doing.
Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
Exactly. I'm glad you know this goddamn. I'm glad you know this goddamn.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
There's supposed to be somebody there.
And he will have a Ravens first down.
The last time I was underneath, the nigga still caught it.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
And they gave it to him.
Touchdown, Baltimore. Nelson Aguilar, 30 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
If he can make it work,
over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far.
That's not doing well. I know you're doing it, brother.
Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores, opening up a pretty sizable lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
All right, let's come back. Let's go ahead and come back. We got to score. I got to score 28 points in the second quarter. That's no problem.
They'll try to run a reverse here. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
This nigga stupid.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers.
This nigga didn't even.
Across midfield.
Nigga, you ain't doing nothing but playing this. Your linebacker in deep third. This nigga just ain't jumping the ball.
To take the deep shot there, but this
He's a real football player, nigga. That nigga just ain't throwing it very right.
There's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Uchenna Nwosu. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game. But that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
That would keep happening.
Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's second down. Throwing now is Gino. Going deep for Walker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day.
This is crazy, bruh. This is crazy. This nigga, he refused to throw the ball good, bruh. It wasn't nobody around him either. That's wild.
3 straight incompletions. They don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now it's Smith.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And able to get this one.
He said that was an incredible play. I'm so shocked he threw it on time.
To the air again, Smith. He's got his big tight end fan.
You see what I'm saying? He was throwing them bitches like that in the first quarter. It'd be a different game.
And as they come to the line, they
Oh, well, I ain't gonna lie. He was throwing them bitches like that. But them niggas was dropping the ball, though, bro. That what happened, bro.
third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, I ain't standing in that shit you talking about. I'm about to score right now.
Throwing is Smith. Smith and Jigba with a grab. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Gino down to throw.
That's crazy as fuck.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got
Hey, don't worry about it. I sent you an invite, nigga. You accept it. We can run it back anytime.
Flag had to come out.
Yeah.
Oh, a miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens.
I told you, bro. He ain't even pitching right.
14-yard line in the red zone. Here's is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now a handoff to Henry. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage, they are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
To throw is Jackson. Flush to his right. Just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
That boy tried to jam. He tried to Madden for me.
That one was incomplete. It's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this.
That's crazy. Met him in the hole and everything. Met him in the hole. They still gave it to my boy Coop. So I'm going to beat him later. What time is it? Look like I got to go to my little event tonight, motherfucker.
And then you can put Derrick Henry right in that group as he scores there with another patented Derrick Henry run.
Boy, you crazy as fuck. You better pull up the El Milo. I know you ain't never party at El Milo. Pull up, man. I know you kind of. Nah, I said El Milo. It's in the city, of course. Downtown, of course. I know y'all was trained to hang out in Buckhead and Atlantic Station, but you know the real Atlanta, we hang out downtown, player. Yeah, but you don't go out no more, bro. How old you in 50, nigga? Sound like you're 20.
Stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line.
37 and you was talking about it's time for you to not go out. This nigga crazy. These nigga lost it. He think he supposed to just go to work, play the game, and pay bills. This nigga crazy. That's what I'm saying. They routine me. Hey man, say I got to go to work and just pay bills. You said what? It ain't no zone, nigga. All you doing is fucking playing on your DN, nigga, and moving that nigga around. Yeah, that shit easy. I told you he just throwing that bit that way. Yeah. I'm probably that old sea jail. I haven't in a day. I'm probably that old sea well. I'm probably on a day. I really ain't playing for real. Those are my boys. Yeah. Sun's easy. How
about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2
yeah, man.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
I already knew they were going to let you scramble. I had the quarterback, dude. Still.
This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try to keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Smith. Dancing to his left. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Smith. Flushed out right. Well, it's a shovel pass, and it's complete.
Quit, shovel. Better you to shovel.
He takes a pretty good jolt at the end of that one. Now Smith.
All right, bro, there you go, bro.
Being chased out left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end.
These niggas be catching the ball, bro. They really be catching the ball. I can't even cap on them. They really do be at they just don't come down with it. I ain't gonna even cap.
They'll need to get it to the 30.
I ain't gonna even cap. They really do be there, but they just don't come down with it.
Smith throwing again. Steps away to his left.
P.I. P.I.
Penalty flag coming in.
P.I. Because I'm up here trying to grab this shit. The shit started vibrating like a motherfucker. I'm like, damn, that nigga P.I. like a motherfucker.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big.
What you gonna do?
But he won't be able to
Gotta go for 2. Brett said, what I gonna do? I gotta go for 2.
The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Gino's going to throw. And this is caught.
Gotta go for 2.
Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to.
I gotta go for 2. But in that day, oh, but I don't see well.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty.
He's talking about that illegal. Hey, look, I started doing that shit like 3 years ago. You know, niggas, like 2 years ago, you know, niggas, they had a man try to go line for the ball. That shit's always worked.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks?
Now, I seen one of my partners get an onside kick and kick the 51-yard field goal for the game. When I say, yeah.
Despite the late lead, Jackson to throw, escaping the pressure right.
I said, but the Madden guys on your side that day, bro. Now watching his stream, that shit was crazy. Onside kick plus a 51-yard.
In a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Throwing is Jackson. Flush to his right. This is caught.
He caught it again. This is crazy, bro. GG.
Nice game.
Yeah, for sure, dude. We locked in.